welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today I'm going to go over something that I wanted to fix on my UTV. I'm having some problems when I'm plowing at night, not being able to see with the headlights. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can re-engineer them and then just make sure that I can have better visibility with them. So sit back and enjoy. Here we go. Okay, so currently these lights are shining into the back of the snowplow and it's reflecting into the cabin. It's very bright. So I want to be able to take advantage of these when I'm plowing at night or early in the morning. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to devise a bracket for them to lift them up so they clear the elevation of the plow and thus be able to see in front of me with the bright headlights. Okay, so I'm going to try something a little different. Instead of raising with a bracket, I couldn't really find anything that I had to raise this up enough, so I'm just going to go ahead and take these lights and I'm going to move them to the top of the plow in these holes. So I think that's what these are set there for some accessory lights. So should have enough cable to do so, and the good thing is that there is a plug on these, so if I need to detach the plow I can just unplug it. So I'm going to go ahead and remove these zip ties and see how much cable I have for the lights. Now, the key with these, if you're going to reuse these, remove them on this side like I did, and then you can just reuse them. Just simply pull the tab out, and then it's a little bit shorter, but you can actually double them up this way, and that way you're not completely destroying one of your zip ties. Okay, so I can't get under this with the scissors. I'm just going to go get the right tool for this. Okay, so this is actually the correct tool. I was using scissors because I couldn't find these, but I remember where I put them. Okay. So now I'm going to see if I can stretch this light over to the plow. Okay, so I created enough slack, so I'm just going to go ahead and feed these lights up here. Just going to start the nut on the bottom. Okay, that ain't going nowhere. Okay. Now those won't go anywhere. I can actually keep this connection dry by running it this way. Keep it underneath this plow a little bit. And then from here, I mean, that's a pretty good amount. That way, in case the blade decides to flex. I do have a chain here to actually keep it from fully flexing with these, because I had a bucket on here, and that bucket was pretty heavy, so it kept it from popping down and dumping. So I'll probably keep that one in plowing, because it's not like I'm going to be plowing dirt. Snow's pretty forgiving, and the lanes that I'm doing, I know where all the big rocks are, so it's not like I'm going to have a surprise bang when I hit something. So the reason I wanted to keep the center light on, if you can imagine when you're plowing, this shines down right at the snow, so you can see exactly what's in front of you. And then when this is down, this will be shining in front of you to be able to see a lot better. So I think this setup will work. I'm just going to go ahead and tidy everything up with zip ties, make it look nice and clean, and then we'll wrap up. Alright, I just kind of tucked the wire underneath this bracket. That way I don't have to waste zip ties. This is hanging freely. Now I'm going to retract it, see how far down that hangs, make sure it's not going to catch on anything. Alright. It's about as high as I ever put the plow. I'll still have some headlights here, which are nice, and they're pretty level, and that's where the slack is. So I don't think that's going to be an issue at all. I can even run it over here and maybe just zip tie these down. Maybe I'll just do that. Let's take one of these big zip ties and go around it. Maybe just go through here. Take a shorter one so I'm not wasteful. The idea is to zip tie it here so it's not putting force when I pull it down on a place where I can't see. This will be tight enough to make sure that that's where the force is if it were ever to hang up anywhere. And I'd be able to tell, because this would be pretty taut. Alright, so that wraps things up. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, just make sure you guys like it. I appreciate it if you shared it, and of course, make sure you guys subscribe as well. Until next time, this is the easy way to do things. We'll see ya.